Hello again and welcome back to the channel. Tonight I am opening up the Columbia Classics 4K Ultra HD collection volume 2 and I'm going to be looking at Taxi Driver. The review will be here in this video. If you want to see the unboxing video, I will put a card in the top corner which will link you to the video. But just going to open this up now. Okay, so trying to remember, was Taxi Driver on the left? Yeah. So just to show you the disc before I put it in the 4K player. So there it is. Just while I remember, somebody did mention in the comments where was the bonus disc. Well, in here on the very last page is the bonus Blu-ray. So it is in this set. So okay, so the disc is just going into the Pioneer LX800 4K Blu-ray player. Remember, this part of the video isn't white balanced. The screenshots after will be. So we'll check this disc out. We'll have a look at the audio tracks, the subtitle tracks, and we'll see if we can have a look at the metadata. I'm intrigued to see if Sony are still using 4000 nit mastered transfers, or have they, like everyone else, switched to the 1000 nit transfers. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so should be able to skip this. Okay, let's see if I can tone this brightness down a bit. Right, so these are the new type of menus that Sony seem to be using. Let's have a look at setup. So we have an English 5.1 DTS HD Master Audio. We have the mono in DTS HD Master Audio as well. We have a Czech language track, a French 5.1 DTS HD Master Audio, a German 5.1 DTS HD Master Audio, an Hungarian 5.1. Anything else? Italian, Japanese, Polish, Russian, Spanish, Castilian, and Spanish Latin American. And subtitles: English, Arabic, Bulgarian, Chinese, Croatian. So there's quite a few on these. Okay, so that's those. Let's have a look at scenes. Okay, so we've got 4 scenes there, another 4 there, another 4, another. So we have 16 scenes in total, and for extras we have Making Taxi Driver. That says it's an hour and 10 minutes. We have Intro to Storyboards by Martin Scorsese, which is 4 minutes 32. Storyboard to Film Comparison, 8 minutes 21. And Photo Galleries and the 20th Anniversary re-release trailer, which is 1 minute and 28. Okay, so let's go straight into the film now. Okay, so wait for a little bit of action on the TV. Let's skip it forward to the next chapter. Okay, so we're getting a bit of imagery on the screen now. A nice spike to 96 megabytes a second before it settles down to averaging around 60 megabytes a second on the soundtrack. On the video. The soundtrack, I was going to say, looks 16-bit. It's only topping 2 megabytes a second. Doesn't seem to be spiking at 5.5, 6, so suggest it's 16-bit. Let me have a look at the mono track. So mono track is available. Quite a high bit rate for the mono track. Okay, so I'm going to go through a few others because we can see now what language track is using which codec, because it said Czech 5.1, but we didn't know, but that turns out to be a 5.1 Dolby Digital with a great 640 kilobytes a second. There's the French, 16-bit. It's probably all these language tracks on the disc that's made it a 16-bit audio track, perhaps. Running out of space. There's the German, the Hungarian, Italian, Polish, okay, so that's the language tracks, and as you can see, the video bitrate is staying quite high. Okay, let's see if we can get the metadata. It is still a 4000 nit mastered transfer. That's good to see. The max CLL on this is 3242, and the average light level is below SDR, which is here 146 nit. So I'm going to sit back now, watch the movie, and take some HDR white balanced screenshots, and then have a quick talk through them. Okay, see you later. Okay, so really impressed with the picture quality here for the 4K release of Taxi Driver. The 4K restoration was completed at Colourworks in January 2011 and included the creation of a 4K digital cinema package, DCP. And from the final restored colour graded files, a new colour negative was created for preservation purposes and for making new 35mm prints. The 2011 4K files were then remastered at Roundabout Entertainment, and colourist Sherry Eisenberg put the final touches for this new Columbia Classics release. Goes back quite a few years as well. The soundtrack, which was originally mono, was taken across a new 4-track stereo recording back in the 90s. Soundtrack was okay, yeah. Found a little bit of bass in some of the musical numbers, but for me, the picture quality is where it really stood out. You can see on this shot here now, the lights are really good. Sony's really using the 4000 nit mastered transfer here to its finest. The high numbers, the 3900, that was for the max CLL. They're pushing it in the lights. Really impressive scenes you can see here on the taxi cab. Outdoor scenes are more well lit. So that looks really nice as well. Good level of grain. No DNR used here. Really good solid image coming through. There's some good primary colours that seem to pop as well. Got a couple of scenes here with red, but this one in was the one that caught my eye. A really amazing shot. The rain on the glass, the yellow for the cab really popped. Good detail with the shine on the windscreen, the checkerboard above the door as well. Really good picture. Like this one as well, set at night, so obviously the lighting went a lot darker, but then you have the red lights, the green and the yellows going across the car as well. Good finer detail here in the shot. Grain not scrubbed. You can see the good levels of grain here in that image. Thought it was really good. I took that one just to show as well the drink that he was drinking. You could see the bubbles, good grain around the image. The glass was nice and clear. The hand stood out as well. Just a recap of the nit levels here. So the average is 146, but it does go to 3242 nit in some scenes. The primary colour I was talking about, you can see the red there really shining through. Very good solid imagery here from Sony. Didn't see any motion blur. Really nice. So I really enjoyed this transfer. Looking forward to watching the next movies in the set. Not sure what I'm going to watch next at the moment. That's a really nice shot. That's on level with John Wick 2 for me. With the bright colours shining across. The Samsung really did display the imagery on that scene very, very well. So, yeah, really impressed. Thanks for listening to this review and watching it. If you like it, please give me a like and give us a comment and subscribe for more with the notification bell turned on. See you again soon. Goodbye.